franchise, for this fan base.
And he puts it away.
It just became a different team.
And so goes Harper.
Phillies fever has never been higher.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the second week of Major League Baseball recap. In the first week, we talked about a bunch of different stuff, but there's so much more news heading into week number 2. The first one being A-Rod is officially off the market. Him and Jennifer Lopez, Miss J-Lo, they just got engaged last night. If you guys have not seen the picture, I'll put it up right here because that ring, I'm not really too big into rings or how much jewelry costs, but that thing looks like it's a pretty penny. And then the second little news story that we have to talk about is the last surviving daughter of Babe Ruth has passed away. She was 102 years old, so I just wanted to open the video and say my condolences to the Ruth family, and just it's really weird to say that the Ruth family, there's no more. So we talked about A-Rod and J-Lo, we talked about Babe Ruth's daughter unfortunately passing away at 102 years old. Now, guys, I think it is time to get into the video, okay? We all know that Bryce Harper made his debut yesterday for the Phillies, but was it a good debut? We just have to watch.
Ball 4. It doesn't matter how many outfielders are out there. So a base runner.
So we can see that Bryce Harper made his entrance in a Philly uniform in front of a Philly crowd, and everyone was hyped up because it's Bryce Harper. He is a generational talent, and he has signed with a new team. 13 years, $330 million with the Philadelphia Phillies. He's already trying to recruit Mike Trout, who we're going to be talking about later on in the video. But his walk-up song was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which takes place in Philly. And then he does what Bryce Harper does. He takes a walk because Bryce Harper seems to walk almost as much as Joey Votto, but then he's on first base. And then his teammate Rhys Hoskins comes up to the dish, and I have not seen a home run that just made me jump out of my chair like this in quite some time. So Rhys Hoskins batting right behind Bryce Harper. This is going to be a thing of beauty. 2019 is going to be a whole lot of fun, but let's just take a look at what Rhys Hoskins did to this ball, because this ball had a family, man. I think I feel bad. Can we just pause it real quick? Can we just admire that one more time? Just the sound of that ball coming off the bat. Let's just roll that one more time. Thank you.
That ball is crushed. Welcome to the first spring training home run for Rhys Hoskins. It's a 2-run shot into the tiki bar. It's 2-0 Phils.
Like I said, guys, that ball had a family, and that ball is not coming back. I don't know what is out there in left field. It's some restaurant. I don't know what it is. It's a big structure. Rhys Hoskins hit the ball over that structure. So pretty much 2019 is going to be a home run fest down in Philadelphia. Who has the best 1 through 5 lineup in baseball? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below, because now with the addition of both Bryce Harper and JT Realmuto on the Phillies, you know what? Their 1 through 5 might be the best in baseball, maybe next to the Red Sox and the Yankees, but you guys have to let me know which one's better. All right, so the next topic that we are going to discuss is the greatest player in the game right now, Mike Trout. He did a couple Mike Trout things, you know, really, really awesome. He was able to run fast and beat out an infield single. He hit a home run, but then he did something that wasn't very Mike Trout-like. But we're going to talk about the good things at first, so roll it.
Looks like that is going to be it for Jace Fry as they will go to the... Again, with no doubt whatsoever.
That was right in the sweet spot for Trout, and he hit that one on top of the burn.
So we can see that Mike Trout is at the top of his game right now. He is able to leg out an infield single by just busting it down the first base line. So not only is he one of the faster players in baseball, but we can also see by that home run that he is still going to be an absolute force in the batter's box. But then there's this clip. I've never seen Mike Trout look, do I dare say, dumb? I don't know if this makes him look dumb, but it's definitely embarrassing. So, Mike, I love you, man. You're one of my favorite players in the league. This is no disrespect, but this was not your best moment. It's spring training. No one cares. Mike Trout's probably going to have another 10 more season and probably will win AL MVP yet again, unless Francisco Lindor has something to say about that, or even Aaron Judge. I have a good feeling about Aaron Judge this year in 2019, but that's just me. We're going to stay with the Angels because Shohei Ohtani, you guys know that he did injure his UCL last year in 2018. He had surgery on it, and he is back actually throwing the baseball. So I just wanted to show that real quick so you guys can kind of gather. Does he look healthy? Does he look like he's still a ways away? Because even though he had surgery, he might be able to hit a whole lot sooner in the season because he probably won't be throwing until 2020, but take a look and tell me what you guys think. So we just talked about Shohei Ohtani. That's the first pitcher that we've talked about in today's video, and honestly quite some time. So we're going to stick with pitchers, and I want you guys to let me know after watching these next two clips, who do you think is filthier? So we have Jordan Hicks throwing 101, 103, 102, so he is filthy. He throws the ball harder than anyone in baseball history. And then in the second clip, we have Adam Ottavino making one of his Yankee debuts. This might have been his second appearance, but just look at the way the ball moves out of the guy's hand, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, would you rather have Jordan Hicks or Adam Ottavino? Let's take a look.
Pitchers. And hard-throwing Jordan Hicks comes in. 1-0, the 1-2 pitch coming. And a fastball and a strike three. Tyler Wade is taking over. Swing of the miss by.
Hey, change pitchers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? This is why I chose to not play baseball anymore, okay? All right, so I was my senior year of high school. I said, you know what? I can't even hit a lefty pitcher throwing 90 miles an hour. How am I going to hit Jordan Hicks or Adam Ottavino or Aroldis Chapman? There's no way. So here we are, talking about baseball in my room, yelling at a camera. Yes. Now, staying with the St. Louis Cardinals, I'm going to roll a clip as I'm talking. Jordan Hicks' teammate Jack Flaherty. Now, again, he's a starting pitcher. This guy had 9 strikeouts in 4 innings. Now, again, don't get me wrong. I know it's spring training. I know it's not the most impressive performance. Because it's spring training, again, I don't think too many people are putting a ton of faith into this performance. But the Cardinals, they have a filthy pitching staff. And if Carlos Martinez can come back healthy, if he can have a good 2019 season, you guys have to watch out for the Cardinals, especially because they added Paul Goldschmidt and Andrew Miller. Yo, they could be real scary. All right, so we just talked about a couple pitchers. What we're going to do now is we're going to kick it back to position players because we're going to talk about Nolan Arenado. The dude just got paid. I think his contract was 8 years, $265 million. He's making $36 million a season, which is the highest in baseball history, or maybe second behind Zach Greinke. But either way, the dude is insane. He is getting paid to make plays like this. Roll it, because Nolan Arenado, he's the best. Watch.
RB on the mound today.
Yeah, this is a big deal. Luke Roy hits this one well, but Nolan Arenado, a diving stop. Who else? 5-time Gold Glover.
So if Nolan Arenado is still the best third baseman in the league, I wonder what people are going to think of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. when he gets called up, and that's exactly who we're about to talk about right now. We're actually going to talk about 3 players, including Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who have dads that played professional baseball before, because I think some of you don't know these guys, like Bo Bichette. His dad is Dante Bichette. That guy was an absolute slugger with the Colorado Rockies, and then it surprised me yesterday. There was a tweet that popped up. It said Torii Hunter Jr. Now, I thought he was a football player, but he is playing with the Angels out in center field, and he made this play.
Good to hear. Here's the pitch. Fly ball lifted into center field. Torii Hunter Jr. breaking in, diving, and did he hold on to that one? Let's see. The junior.
Just like Daddy. How about that? Torii Hunter Sr.
That came as a surprise to me. I did not know Torii Hunter Jr. was playing baseball, let alone center field for the Angels. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then what we're going to do right now is we're going to roll the clips of both Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. because these guys can rake. I can't wait to see if they're going to get called up, because Bo Bichette, he has the flow. He just looks like a ball player. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he almost hits a home run with one hand.
Raved about him. And they're raving about Bo Bichette. He's got power like his dad. That's way out of here.
Swinging a drive, left field. Up against the wall and off the wall. Guerrero jogging around first. Thought it was not all of this, but he generates so much force in his swing. He utilizes his body in such an efficient manner.
It's time to end the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoy these MLB recaps. These are my favorite videos to make. Just talking baseball with you guys. Every Sunday, these are going to be coming out until the season actually starts. So enjoy these home runs because they're beautiful.
Judge hammers out into center field. Inciarte racing back, looking up, and that ball is gone.
There's Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton drills that. Way gone to left. A mammoth shot.
Cano deep into right field. O'Brien chasing. Not going to get there. Home run for Robinson Cano.
He digs in, and here's the pitch. This is lifted and hit well into center field. Borges is going back, still back, and that one is gone. Back-to-back home runs on back-to-back pitches.
Runs in for the Padres. And Franmil Reyes hits one high, deep, and very gone. A blast over everything in left field.
At the belt, the 2-0. Fly ball, right field, hit a ton. Souza back, watching, gone. Eric Thames up onto the walkway. Oh my goodness. Soler doesn't even move. Look at that thing go for Jock Peterson.
Left would be illegal. Here's the pitch. Swing, fly ball, way back, right field, going, so long.
Season's first pitch to Alonso, well hit and deep to left field. If it stays fair, it is a goner, and it is over everything. Pete Alonso flashing the power.